Hello everybody, I'm Jeff, I'm a wizard. Let's do a quick card reading. I have some 3 crystals. They wish to speak. Okay, that sounds good. But quickly, I don't have much time. I have company coming, which is good because I want to do quick messages. I don't feel ready for the big ones yet. The new year is interesting. It's like good, but energetically exhausting. Using these cards. Hello, Magic Monday. I have 3 groups for you. This is a Botswana Agate. If you're from Botswana, this is your Agate. This is group 1. Group 2 is my very powerful Amethyst crystal. I've had this a long time. Seems to only get more powerful. And then I have this Fluorite green, number 3. So 1, 2, 3 groups for you. I know it's weird, I'm not doing 4. It's for me weird, so. Choose the crystal that appeals to you, that thinks that has the message for you. Go to the timestamps in the description box, and then let's get into it, okay? So let's get into group number 1, Botswana Agate. I'm liking this fast action. And also feels terrible because I'm a perfectionist. But I'm also an Aries. So let's get into it. So this is a really cool stone, by the way. I got them in a pair, but the other one is upstairs. Looks like an owl to me, or like an alien. So that's our Botswana Agate. Already shuffled them. We got jumpers. Easy. 3 cards. Okay. So I have for you group 1. Put my light so it's more bright. God, my rhyming. It's getting worse. The world, the virus, but not the virus in the coronavirus. I feel like the bug. You got the bug, or the world is liking you. You're catching on, something like that. And I got, I want to show the Ace of Wands first, for some reason. Magic Wand. Magic Wand here. Look at the colors, guys. Only here on my channel. It's and this is Princess Pentacles. He's holding this ball. Botswana Agate, what are you trying to say to me? I need more cards, I think. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Just didn't want to. Okay. 3 of Cups. Sorry. Wrong way. It's very hard to catch this one. Oh, okay. It's hard to catch this one. Not anymore. You get, okay, like, I don't know, I kind of know how to say it, but you've been working hard on something. You've been in a bubble, in a way, but you've been really occupied working hard on yourself, on your ambitions, maybe overcoming things, or just working to get to the world. You've been working to get to a certain place, or to overcome something, to break out of something. Yeah, really, to break out of something, to get to the world. And that meant some sort of isolation and a lot of loneliness, maybe, or isolation. But she's got the world in her hands right now, so it's paying off, and it's starting to pay off in a lot more ways. And finally, this sort of loneliness is coming to an end. I feel like you're reaching your family, or you're getting to your habitat or something. But most of all, Um, it feels for you like you're not holding on too much here. Passion-wise, it's like you only have a stick to to, to deal with. But the first message I got is like you're only waking up to this. You're having the world in your hands. You're still like realizing this. And actually, the point is you need to wave your wand, and love is here. It's waiting for you, for the new you. You're a new person. And most of all, the work that you've done has sort of shifted a lot of energy. So, whereas before maybe you've had a lot of things you wanted and you couldn't have them, or there wasn't the time, or you were occupied, or maybe there was, like karma or patterns you had to break. But anyway, the point is that energy has shifted. So right now, it is actually as simple for you as to wave your wand to say, I want this, and it comes at your door. Before that wasn't the case, and I think you're still a bit hesitant with that, or maybe still a bit protective, like you don't feel like you have this magic wand, and it's like, okay. But be careful, because it's working right now. Like before it wasn't working, it's working right now, okay? Like, good times for you. You got the world in your hand and you're at this new beginning. I think it's kind of hard to start over again, but it's like you have to realize you're starting over again. But like with full upgrades, or in like you're a new person, or you're it's like for me, I have this feeling when I like I'm dealing more with the world now, or I'm at my new job. I feel like I'm in high school again, but now I love myself. And I like myself, and I have pride, and so it's like getting a second chance at doing some things, So why is this so alien feeling? No, this is more of a. They say that this has an eye, it's extra luck. You're just lucky, and not. I've said this again in another reading, and it feels again so true. It's like it's gonna feel like you're so lucky. It's like, wow, all these beautiful, like, lucky things are happening to me. But no, it's you. It's the effect of all the work you've been doing, or all the being patient and diligent, and or maybe going inside and dealing with yourself, or focusing on the right things, or whatever you've been doing. It's worked, and suddenly in the world seems a very lucky place. Hell yeah. Thank you, group one. That was it. Please like, share, subscribe if you like more of my messages, and then I will make more. That's how it works here on the YouTube land. See you soon. We have to move on. This is already taking too long. It's gonna be awkward when people arrive here. Goodbye, group one. Hello, group two. Amethyst power for you. This baby been kicking ass, and mostly what it's been helping me with, or I got this sort of strong message like a while back, is like, get your amethyst out, and it's gonna help you focalize, or help you say what you want to say, or help you get your message across, or be powerful in this. I don't know, but the person said it better than I does. Hey, sharpen this. Focus. Beautiful. Isn't she gorgeous? Wait, I have to reshuffle them. There was resistance to that, and then I saw the death card. Resistance to not resistance to change, more like resistance to change. That's why this has been helping me, I think. It's sort of a protector, or kind of giving me some extra oomph, dealing with some harder things, or standing up for myself in a way, like that's change. And it's hard, So that's like a good backup support system. And then I get the Knight of Pentacles. Yippee-ki-yay. Look at all this green. So that's where we're at. The new regeneration. Knight of Pentacles. But that does mean excitement. Excitement about... No. Like I just said, like standing up for being more... I don't know, I lost it, because then I got into a train of thought of the pentacle. Pentacles are the slowest moving bunch, right? So this is like the slowest moving knight. But I was seeing it first more as in all the pentacles land, the knight is the one that makes the it takes the gamble. No, it's not a gamble. He just more goes for what he wants. He speaks up. He doesn't take chances. He's that good. Like has that good salesman vibe where he just goes and tries it, and he goes and sells it, and he's in like no shame or thinking it over. It's a go-getter spirit, but I feel like more of a new attitude, Eight of Cups. This lane of emotions. And I got this Knight of Cups upside down. Okay, wait. One more card. And then I think we got it. Yeah, okay, match really well. Okay, it's kind of mirror land here. So I have these two knights here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hold that thought, and I'm gonna show you the other co-matching colors. These are also mirroring. It's like the Eight of Cups, and then we have again Princess of Pentacles. She was just here around the corner. Around the corner. Interesting. Okay, so there's diagonals as well. Got this Eight of Cups and this Nine of Cups in a diagonal, and then this Knight of Pentacles and this Page or this Princess of Pentacles diagonally, and then also mirror each other like this. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, okay. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming harder, but in a good way. You are getting out of a reactive state of mind, of being like it's not a bad trait. It's sort of you were more of that Knight of Cups, like a romantic, you could say a hopeless romantic. But like somebody really driven by this more, and that's kind of coming more into balance. Like you're steadying out. There's becoming more of a sort of a maturity, but it's cooler than that. It's more of a you're not losing any of these emotional powers. It's more like you are becoming a lot more in control of them, and that just means that because you're not pushing them more back, it's more that they are not pushing you around. That's the thing. And the cool thing is, it's like you're less driven by this, and at the same time you're more in tune with them. So you're listening to your emotions, but you're not acting like this knight, just going out and get it, or being so out of control, because it's upside down, right? And this is like you're listening to them now. It's like you are not reacting to them, but you're seeing them, and suddenly you see this lane come up like a street. That's the bell. And at the same time, you're maturing. You're growing up in this from a page to a night. That's it. There you go. Bye. Hello, group 3. Sorry, I had to. No, not sorry. Me. There's no reason. I am doing your message on another day because my company came yesterday. So I'm doing your message another day, another setup. I turned around. Feel like somehow that's meaning something. I don't know what yet. You chose the fluorite, the green, our green monolith here. I like that word, monolith. Sexual to me. The monolith. I first learned that word from Stephen King. Reading Stephen King, or trying to. Some of his books were very dense. Like I read that one with the towers. I think the 2 towers. No, is that Stephen King? I'm not sure. Oh, any messages? Okay, group 3. It feels weird doing like only doing this in a different day, and yet I put on the song which I started with, like preparing for the reading, La Vie en Rose from BioShock Infinite, which is a game I say I played, but I never really played. I played one BioShock. A bit too dark and dreary for me. So, I have the Lovers. It's the main card of the deck here, like the cover photo. I mean, I love flamingos. That's what my company just said today. I love flamingos. He had a drawing of a flamingo. It was a very nice drawing. And then I have this 10 of Wands. The Lovers and 10 of Wands. Okay. Focusing on that palm tree in the distance. Oh my god! Like the previous groups, both had this card as well. The Page of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles. Why? Why isn't it in the 3 groups? So weird. In the first group it was the right way up. In the second group it was reversed, like here. Now this 5 of Wands. Huh. Death reversed. Fluorite. Peoples, what is the message here? It's very... Something is weird about it. Something is weird. Like... Because I'm thinking of all the elements together. The music. It's a happy song. But then this version is... Because BioShock is a very dark game in a way. It's very post-apocalyptic setting. So it's kind of like you would hear this sort of old music, but in a very nostalgic way. Like in a very melancholic way. Melancholic way, okay. I still don't know what this fluorite is trying to say. Or like how it is linking in. So I was focusing on this palm tree. Then, the thought I had was, look, we get this 10 of Wands, and then we go to this 5 of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's picking up. Okay, I'm getting there. So, group 3. I don't know if I'm going to get the message across very well, but I want you to know it's very positive. But it's sort of like, but in the process, it's there's a sad feeling. There's a sad feeling here, and at the end, this is kind of okay. This is the weird thing that is happening here. This is kind of this moment in the movie where you think it's over, or the character didn't make it, or they're not gonna make it. Like in Lord of the Rings, then come these eagles suddenly to save the day, and this beautiful music happens, and it's like, oh, everything is right. That's what I'm getting here now. Okay, now it's matching up. Getting sort of this vibe with this. First of all, this green, rejuvenation, or regeneration, like something new growing. And at the same time, this is saying this has been standing here for a while. Like it's like that word I used in the beginning, the monolith. You know, it's normally a huge pillar, right? A huge pillar, or a huge pillar shaped like stone or whatever. So it has something very solid, and like it's been there for a while. I've had this also for a while. But yet it has this color. See, I'm very okay. So what I get is you are this was not easy to get through, but you found yourself, and you're aligned with yourself, or you're finding sort of your other half in a way. I can't say it, and it's like leading to this like sort of a paradise situation, palm trees. Now okay, this is what you the powerful energy that you are embodying right now is. You're very, very clear about who you are, what you want. This has been tested, tried, and true. Okay, you're true. You're true to yourself. You're very well aware of what you want. The lovers here, I'm seeing the double. I don't want to say it. That's the annoying thing. So there's another flamingo here. You were alone, standing there very long, and now suddenly you're meaning this in one way or another, because I feel like it's not always going to be a person, and I don't think it's really a lover. I don't think this is a relationship. I think this is kind of a friend you meet, somebody you work with that is sort of matching you in an extreme way, or you're kind of meeting this energy from the world in a way. Something is coming at you, and that's because you are aligned. You're true. You're in your truth, and that's why, like you're attracting your home energy in a way. You're attracting your home energy, and that is leading up to this path. However, you're at this point. The arriving at this point was not easy, and there were sacrifices. And the point is, like, yes, you're very in this energy, but you're also still in this, carrying all these things all alone, which is kind of the bittersweetness of this. So it feels like you found who you are, but you're all alone. And so it really reminds me of the game as well. You're walking around in this deserted world where all you have is yourself in a way. But there's some sort of beauty in that. I don't know. Then there's this Page of Pentacles, And I think I have to see all three readings now as it in the upside way, but incoming, you know? So you're in this mode, but like I told you, because you are in your you stay true to yourself. I really lost for words here, but this is, you're attracting, right? This energy. So you're attracting. It's like you're attracting in general energy of the world that wants to invest in you. It sees who you are and it reacts to that. And it's like you're getting all these. You're getting a sort of a young, not a young. You're getting. Like opportunities, offers, things are coming at you, not in a very important way, not in like this is the one, this is somebody's, like these are no knights, these are no kings, but this is curious energy, curious, playful energy is coming at you because you're embodying this, okay? And then you're going from this 10 of Wands to this 5 of Wands, which would be good, you know, like if you're like a math person, you know, like that's a good thing. From 10 burdens to 5. However, then there's this depth and this normally this conflict, and I see this as red tape almost, like something is covered up, you know. And then this death card is upside down, and I'm really having trouble figuring it out, to be honest. Could be a scorpion that's coming in. That's actually what I thought first. No, my thoughts went as thus. No, went thusly. Why do I say that? That's so like archaic English. Like, oh no, like, you know, the change, the end of something, and you're resisting it. Ah, no, this is why you're resisting. Okay, so back to my story. Good things. It's a hard, like, it's not easy. It's been a rough road, but you're somehow coming in powerful energy, and you're attracting playful energy because you're shining. You're shining. You're attracting playful energy. Now, problem is, for you to get here, you really had to carry these thin sticks alone. It was something like, not saying that you had to. It's not that was the only way, but it meant sort of staying true to yourself was also like doing it yourself, you know. Maybe fighting for your independence, or maybe, you know, you're fighting to get to your dreams or to your goals, and in the end you realize you're the only one that has to do it, right? So you're doing it alone. You're feeling this truth, you feel that this is pushing you, but you're also carrying all these sticks along. Now then comes in this help, this playful energy, and that is great. You deserve this. You really deserve this, and this is finally energy that is good for you, that is matching you in the best way because you're standing in your truth. Okay, that's why right now you're attracting the good kind of energy and attention. That doesn't mean that you have to blindly trust stuff and that you have to take it, and that you have to kind of still be very discerning, but you have to trust that the energy that's coming at you is good, and that people have good intentions, sort of, in a way, you know. You're just attracting people with the similar values. However, it's scary for you. Look how black this is suddenly in the back. You don't know where this is going, and it feels very awkward to kind of let some of this go and trust that. This feels really like a leap. Yeah? That's why you're resisting this change. The change is, you guys, the change is that you're getting help, you're getting the energy that's meaning you is exactly the energy you want, and things are going to go your way. It's like where things have been pushing against you, and you had to stand tall through that. You had to keep going despite the odds, despite other people, or without any help, or you had to learn some harsh lessons about other people and help, maybe, so you've, for good reason, become very weary in this. However, the reward now is that you've come to a better place, and you've come to a much more central energy, like centered energy, like balance, like but mostly you're shining, like you're in your element. You are clear on what you want, you're clear on what you don't want, and somehow this is causing very strong energy. It's like you're a big light that's not like like a big lighthouse that suddenly, like maybe this lighthouse before had a bit of a weak light or unsure, and now it's just shining so much farther and so much brighter. I wanted to go through with that analogy. So the change that is coming is that this, you don't have to be this anymore. Like there's help, there's people who want to cooperate with you, there's people who want to play with you, there's people who want to, they don't mean well, even they may seem like, oh no, here comes the same thing again, but you kind of have to, and this is the hard part. This is not easy because like it's asking you like, okay, you've proven that you can do this now let go of that. You don't know where it's going. That's very scary, but you kind of gotta, you can kind of let keep carrying 5 sticks, right? The one that are important to you, but this is saying that there's an opportunity here to take steps into the unknown and start cooperating with people. But you're kind of defensive in that. You're kind of fighting it off because it feels messy. It feels like you don't know where you're going. So that's a bit of the change that you're resisting. However, this is this is like normal. This is like natural process. It's like the universe, or nobody's expecting of you to just be okay with this. Just be so happy-go-lucky. Like after what you've been through and after how hard you had to fight to get here, nobody's expecting of you to be so happy-go-lucky. And it's like, you know, like a friendly person comes along and says like, oh, like, yeah, I think I can help you. You're not going to go like, oh, great, that's it. Like, and everything is perfect and we live happily ever after. That's kind of the deal you're getting. Like, but it's like, you're getting the reward. Okay, this is important. This is how God works, the universe works. You're getting your reward. But the universe knows that it's not easy for you to receive that reward after what you've been through. So they're not expecting you to just go so easy into this. So the universe is going to guide you through that softly, step by step. And all you have to do is realize that you are this. You've proven this. This is just where you're at. You don't need to be carrying these sticks. Even if you just dropped all these 10 sticks, you'd still be in this energy and you'd still be the person that you are right now through all your hard work, okay? You're not defined by carrying these 10 sticks. That does not define you, okay? So dropping some of them and allowing the universe, or like allowing other people to, or give that a chance again, it's scary, yeah, and maybe there's risk in that, but you won't really lose anything because you will forever be this person with this power and with this knowledge and with this alignment. That's not gonna go away. And the thing is, like, if you would drop these 10 sticks, you could pick it up so easily because you're in that power right now. Even if you did nothing, you would still attract good things. Okay, that's what you really need to start realizing, and just slowly start noticing that in the world, that, oh, things actually are gonna go my way, and oh, this is actually nice, and this is actually better than I expected, and oh, actually that is a good thing, and slowly take steps in that direction. Try stuff and let the world and the universe teach you again that it's safe now, and that no, it's more like, you know, you took yourself, like you say, you take yourself out of your life and then you give yourself the right upgrades and the right adjustments to function better, and then you put yourself back in and things are gonna go way better. But because we're people and we have emotions and a memory, we go back into the same situation in our lives, and we just think our emotions react like, oh no, this is just gonna happen again, like nothing has changed. So you're clamping on to these 10 of Wands a bit too hard, and you're fighting the unknown that is behind letting it go and behind accepting help. And this is just a friendly reminder for you that things are changing for the better. What is changing, what is ending, what is dying is due to having to do this and having to protect that so much and having to be so strong. Because, and this is where our monolith comes in, you're a monolith. You're as solid and as strong as, this like huge tower. You are that monolith. So no matter how strong the wind is, no matter how big the earth shakes, no matter how much strong somebody pushes, this is not going to tumble, okay? You've become that strong. You've become that strong. Now it's time to relax because you've become so strong that you're so used to doing this. It feels bad. It feels bad not to be fighting so hard, maybe, or maybe you give yourself a lot of pressure or push of like, yeah, but I'm that strong, but that means that I have to do something with it or something, or you assume that dropping some of these sticks and you not doing it yourself is sort of inviting things to go wrong or something, because you learned like, I really need to do this myself, and or something. There's this distrust, and that's normal, okay? And a small thing, so to end this longer reading, something that always inspired me is in the Bible, when Moses helps the slaves from Egypt escape, and they escape. He has a talk with God, and God is basically like, look, I don't expect these people to just believe in me and to just follow me and have this strong faith, because why would they? They were slaves all their life. They've had nothing but the proof of the opposite. So their faith is weak, and with good reason, and God does not expect them to just catch on. So because Moses, he's had so many miracles happen, and his relationship with God is that good that he has no doubt in it. He just really trusts it, because he's had all these moments that proven to him how true he is. But those slaves never had that. So God, or like they sort of trying to get these people to slowly get out of that slave mentality and start having faith again. However, it's so difficult for them that these slaves, they feel at a loss without the structure that they've been in, that they ask for rules, or they ask for like guidelines. How do we live our life? What do we do now? We don't know what to do. So that's when Moses goes to God and says, give us, like rules. Can you help us? And then God gives the 10 commandments, or the 12 commandments? 10 commandments? 7? No, 7 cents. 10 commandments. He gives a bunch of guidelines, right? He gives the people guidelines. It's basically God saying, if you would ask me, these are things that I would follow to have a good life and to make the best of it. These are like the tips that I would give you, right? But it's the people, the slaves themselves, that made these rules, and they decided that you should be punished if you don't follow the rules. That was the people's idea, because that's how they thought it should be. God never said any of that. God never asked any of that. God was like, oh, you want my advice? Here are some tips to have a chiller time here. But you're free to live, to do what you want, right? And then also at the end of the story, when you go to Mount Sinai, I think that's right, they can go up and meet God. And there's this huge mountain, and it's full of thunder and volcanoes and nightmare creatures and all these disasters around this mountain. And everybody's too afraid to go up there. And only Moses goes up there and meets God, because he knows it's fine. He trusts God. It's like he sees all this terror, and is not afraid. But all those people see the terror and are afraid because they made the rules punishable. And then they break the rules, and then they think that God will punish them. So they think they're not pure enough to stand before God. They think that this is this powerful creature that will strike them down because they didn't follow his guidelines perfectly, right? But that's not what God is, and it's people's own fear and own judgment that is like preventing them to get closer to this, right? However, the point of the story is God never expected these people to just trust him. It took generations of generations of generations after that for people to find that faith again, maybe. And that's the moral of the story here, is don't expect so much of yourself, but you're out of Egypt, you're not a slave anymore, you're a free person, and you've become very strong, and you're a flamingo, and there's going to be a palm tree somewhere soon. It's going to be amazing. Okay, I feel like I got that right straight. This was the third very long message. I wish you a good night, and like, share, subscribe, and goodbye. I don't know. I am tired. It's weird not fighting so hard, or not. When that's what's been asked of you, but it's a different kind of fighting, knowing that you're this strong and you don't have to fight, you just have to stand there. That's a different kind of power, like when you get into conflict with people and you don't push, you don't try to damage, but you just stand there. And in that power of just standing here, people just hurt themselves colliding into you. Like they're the idiots bumping up against a huge tower. Yeah. I'm going way too long into this. I'm just really awkward to say goodbye, so I'm going to try that again. Like, share, subscribe, and see you again, guys. Bye.